What is up, YouTube? Slumboy B coming at you guys with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about whether or not I like working as a merchant mariner, specifically a QMet. So I've gotten this question a lot. A lot of friends that see what I do and they're like, "Oh, you be gone for a month? Oh, this? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, you be gone that long? Oh, I don't want to be stuck on the ship and this and that." And I'm gonna break it down to y'all, okay? So, for one thing, I think you got to be a certain type of person to work on a ship. Like, even before I get into being like working in the engineering department. So when I say you got to be a certain type of person, I think you got to be able to be away from home for a long time, for one thing, and not mind. You feel me? You got to be comfortable being uncomfortable to an extent. And I really feel like I'm at that point now. Like, I could definitely say when I was getting ready to ship out on my first hitch, I was like, yo, like, I might be out there for a minute. I might just want to go home. And, like, I wouldn't really be scared about that, because, like, worst case scenario, if you do that, you could very well quit and just be out. Not saying it's good for your reputation and all that, but if worst came to worst and you was just really going crazy, you could quit and get off the ship. For me, ain't nobody gonna hold no gun to your head and say, "Oh, you can't do that, this and that." You feel me? You can do what you do, but yeah, you got to be comfortable a little bit. Being uncomfortable, you got to be able to be away from home for a long time. Another thing is, you got to be pretty good at dealing with people that you don't like. And the reason I say this is because you're in a closed environment. You feel me? You can't leave the ship when you're in the middle of the ocean. So whether you like the people that you work with or not, you still got to work with them. That's just how it is. It's not, oh, you don't like this person, so you don't got to work with them. Nah, you got to work with people you don't like. So for me, you got to get over that. That's one of the biggest things. Like, if you know, like, certain people you just can't work with and it's going to be up, you feel me, you're going to get into some trouble, it might not be for you, because you can't be doing all that. You got to be strong-minded. You got to come out there and you got to be like, I'm coming out here for this bread, you feel me? You got to remember why you out there, and you got to stick to that and do what you do and move accordingly, you feel me? So yeah, you're going to have to work with people you don't like. If you have like a really picky like eating, if you're really picky about the type of food you eat, that might annoy you. This really depends on the ship, because like sometimes you're gonna have a good chef, sometimes you're gonna have a bad chef, but usually they have food on the ship that you can still make, like frozen food, or like you could cook food, like on the ship I'm on right now, like you could pretty much cook your own food. Like, we got freezers full of food, like meat and whatever you want to cook, you feel me? Everything's there. Like, as long as it's past the time when the chefs are there and you feel me, you go in the kitchen and make your food and clean up after yourself, you're really not gonna mind. But that's gonna definitely depend on what type of ship you go on. So that's another thing. What else? So the ship is always moving. That's another thing. So if you're like a really sensitive sleeper and it's hard for you to sleep, that might be a problem for you, because you feel me, the ship gonna be rocking back and forth. It's not crazy, you feel me? It's not like you gonna fall about your bed. Like, maybe if it's a real rough storm, but like odds of that is extremely slim. So you feel me, not really a big deal. For me, like, I'm just kind of used to sleeping with noise. When I was in college, I had a roommate that used to just play video games all night, so he used to just be yelling on the game, and bruh, like, I used to fall asleep to that every night. So you feel me, a little bit of rocking and I'm still hearing a little bit of noise on the ship. Your room is not noisy on the ship, you feel me? Like, you might be able to hear the engine a little bit if you're close to the engine room, but your room's not going to be that loud, so it's not going to be that bad. Obviously, like I said, if you get seasickness or something like that, that's a different problem. But there's different things you can do on the ship. Like, I usually hit the gym on the ship every day. Well, probably not every day, probably like at least 4 times a week. But there's limited things you can do on the ship, you feel me? So most of the time you gonna have Wi-Fi, or at least like I've never been on a ship where I didn't have Wi-Fi. There's been days where you don't have Wi-Fi, like if something's wrong with the system. But for the most part, you should usually have Wi-Fi. You're not gonna have signal though. You feel me? So if you don't have no iPhone, I don't know about all that. You feel me? Because if you got an iPhone and you have some Wi-Fi, you could text out that Wi-Fi. Now you got an Android. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say about that. You feel me? Better make sure you got your WhatsApp and all that downloaded on your phone. Another thing is just emergencies. You feel me? There's emergencies. There could be a day that you gotta abandon ship, so you gotta be aware. You gotta be paying attention if you hear alarms and things like that. There could be a fire. You feel me? Regular dangers. There's definitely a decent amount of dangers just working on a ship in the first place. Like for example, like you could fall off the side of the ship and fall into the ocean. You feel me? You could be a swimmer, but like that, there's current out there. You feel me? That water, that current. Good luck swimming against that current, bro. Like I'm not trying to scare y'all now. You feel me? That's not what the intention is with this video. You feel me? I'm just trying to give you a little insight. But bro, just be smart, be careful, be safe. That's what it is. You feel me? Obviously, you getting paid pretty well. That mean your job a little bit dangerous. So you feel me? Don't have your head in your ass. You finna be straight. You finna be straight just like that. But depending on your rank, sometimes you might have to share a room. I don't have to share a room at my rank. But depending on where you start and how that goes, you might have to share a room or a bathroom. If you have to share a bathroom, it might be like a public bathroom. So it's like there'll be like stalls and things like that, and then there'll be like 2 showers or 4 showers, but like the showers are always empty. So like you probably have like opposite watches with the people that share those same showers. So like the odds of seeing people in the bathroom and in the showers is extremely small. So it's really not bad. Like for example, I've been on a ship where I have my own room and I got a sink in my room. So you feel me? I can brush my teeth, do all of that, wash my face, all of that. But I gotta walk down the hall to go to the bathroom or take a shower, which not really a big deal to me. I don't know if it's gonna be a big deal to you. A lot of people, you feel me? All these little things, you feel, oh, I don't know about that. Oh, you ain't trying to make no money. Just be real about it. You feel me? Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. Maybe you're not. Maybe that's not for you. Feel me? But yeah. So that's just gonna be for being like. Do I like being on the ship? You feel me? I don't mind it myself. You feel me? I don't mind it. I don't mind being away for a long time. I like it because I get to see a lot of things, be in different cities here and there. You get to experience different places. You meet people from all around the world. And yeah, so you feel me? For me, I like it. I don't mind it. And one thing about it, I'll tell you this right now. People gonna be like, oh, like, so when you on the ship, you gonna work 7 days a week. And that might sound crazy to you, but it's like you working 7 days a week, and then when you get off, you off for real. You feel me? People that work on land and they work 5 days a week, and then they get Saturday and Sunday off or whatever it is. They get 2 days out of the week. Right? You on for a month, and then you off for a month, or maybe you working half. Maybe you working half the month. Maybe you working 15 days on, and then you 15 days off, or you 2 months on and then you 2 months off, whatever your rotation is. Point is, when you off for real. And like that's one of the biggest pros to it, to be honest, at least for me. That's the way I see it. You feel me? Like I'm off right now. I'm off for the next month. Yeah, I've been off for a month, but I'm off for the next month. You feel me? I come home, everybody got their regular jobs. Not no regular jobs or nothing like that. I'm just trying to make a point where like, yeah, you gonna work, but you gonna have your off time, you feel me? You finna have your chill time and all that. So yeah, I have missed this one big point, you feel me, for do I like working on a ship? Yo, when I'm on the ship, I don't spend no money, you feel me? I live for the free. So you gotta understand that. I go out there, I run up the bag, I stack it up, and then you feel me, I don't spend nothing. I don't pay for no food, I don't pay for no drinks. Everything on the ship is free. I don't pay for nothing. That's one of the biggest that's the biggest pro on this shit, bruh. I just go out there, I stack it up, and I leave with a bag. That's what I do. You feel me? So you gotta make sacrifices for that bag. I just want to add this small part in because that completely slipped my mind. But for me, that's important. That's important. So yeah. But I'm finna make a part 2 that's more specifically for working in the engineering department, because this was just general for do I like working on a ship. So to answer y'all question, I do like working on a ship, but I also understand it's not for everybody. So what's it called, yo? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Don't forget to follow the kid Slump_Brandon on Instagram. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good shit. Till next time, y'all know what it is. Slump Boy B out.